Hey, we back. Welcome to the G4 Elite Show. We got a special guest tonight, right?
Yes.
This is our homegirl, by the way. But she has a special way I have to introduce her. So I'm gonna introduce her the way she needs to be because she's the queen, right? Right?
Yeah.
We got model, actress, model counselor, and entrepreneur.
Hey.
Aubri, Ebony in the building, y'all. Hey. Turn up. How you doing?
I'm feeling good.
Feeling good?
Yeah. How you feeling?
Hey, man, we do this every day, man. This is the G4 Elite for them. We just vibe. Official Queen Prince, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
You good?
Yes.
You vibing?
Of course.
You in good energy?
Yes.
So you got red wine over there.
Yeah, I just need a little. It's like a couple of teaspoons, not even a half a glass.
Because you was drinking it before the show.
No, I don't drink like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I just need like a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
People, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great, bro.
You feeling good?
Yes, sir.
Man.
It was a beautiful day today, you know what I'm saying? Got a lot of confidence.
It really was, though.
Yeah, it was really nice out.
Shorts weather.
Sundress. Cool, like they go
Ooh,
swimming.
sundress. You right.
Yeah.
I can't wait for y'all to come out with them sundresses.
Hey.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, no underwear. That's one piece.
Okay, so who created the new leggings, the scrunchy ones? I love them. I'm happy.
I feel like they look
I want
so
to.
much better. I have never worn them, but they just look so good.
They look good because the
Man.
line go in your butt crack,
Man.
and it just show everything. You just throw them on with some.
I want to thank whoever created them. We see everything. We be like, yes.
But what about y'all? Them sweatpants.
The gray sweats.
Them great sweatpants. Man, I be staring right at the print like.
That's winter
see some
season.
little prints, big prints, baby toe prints, all types of prints with them sweatpants.
Yo ass. Well, like we always do, before we get into who you are, and we're gonna definitely celebrate you, we always involve the person in the show in the topics that we just wrote down and get your take on it. You know what I mean? So, official Queen Friends, go ahead and roll that thing out. What we got?
Well, lately Meek Mill's been in the news. He has something going on about the getting a law passed with the probation
Mhm.
VA. So he's working with some people right now to try to change the laws around.
Okay.
Because they didn't have parole in VA.
Wow.
Yeah.
They didn't have parole?
No, so you had to actually stay there. You did
Do your
10
whole
years,
time.
you're gonna have to do at least 9 years.
Wow.
So now they changed a lot of things in VA.
Okay.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
What you think about it?
I mean that's real good.
That's dope.
Some people just in jail, like
Yeah.
they probably couldn't afford an attorney, so then they got railroad.
I know so many people
that's
like
really
that.
good what he's doing for a lot of guys out here,
Dope.
so they can get home to their families.
What you think about that?
You know, I saw a statistic earlier. I wanna make sure I'm saying it right. And it was like they say that Black people account for I think like what a high percentage of inmates.
Right.
And what it really is that it's not even about the crimes. It's not even that we're committing the crimes. It's the unlawful arrest
Yeah.
that happen that hike those numbers up because they target us.
That's
You
true.
know, and so it's like they talk about how these numbers are skewed, but really it's all how they do it systematically. So when you have people like Meek Mill that are in power that can make these changes, like
Yeah.
it's powerful.
That's
right?
dope.
Those figures, like that's what
He ain't gotta do that.
for the community.
Yeah.
No, and they don't
Yeah.
ever really do it, and they can, and it's good to see somebody like start to do it in the hip hop space because we need that.
Yeah.
We need more. We need more, right? I want to see more of that.
Yeah, that's really.
What's your take on it, big homie?
I mean, that's shit. I'll be honest. It's just strange to see like the most street Philly rapper that came in our generation doing something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not saying it's a bad thing or nothing. I'm just like, wow. I guess prison really did change it, and he wanted to make a difference. So salute him.
Facts. Well, you know how I feel. I think that shit is dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The fact that he's from Philly, and he's not only thinking about Philly, he's thinking about other states
Right.
and other people and the whole nation.
Yeah.
He got it on his back right now, and I think he's representing it well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because when you have the power to do something like that,
Yeah.
like just go ahead and do it.
No doubt.
Because he's gonna have a lot of support behind him anyway. So.
And them album sales gonna go up. We're gonna be like, fuck that, I'm buying it. I don't care if it's garbage.
Right.
I'm still buying it. But Meek Mill is dope as an artist.
I agree.
He's dope. What else we got?
Well, I have a question
Okay.
for everyone. What's the most awkward date you ever been on?
I'm gonna let her take that.
Yeah, she go first.
So, you know, this is before I was actually living in Atlanta. I was in Florida. I was living in Florida, but I came to Atlanta to like hang out. And I met this cop, and I was like, oh, this is fun. Like, this is cool. I'm gonna go on a date with a cop. And so I went on this like date with this Atlanta cop. I was all excited. Like I had came back to town, you know, kick it with him or whatever.
Right.
And so we go on our first date and we start talking about like kids and stuff. And like where he starts talking about kids even before we order food. Like that's the head of the conversation.
Wow, he jumping
like,
into
kids.
it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
He want babies.
And I was like, yeah, no, I don't really see myself wanting kids right now. Like that's where I'm at, not where I'm at. He's like, oh well, then this date's over with. Then I guess we can go.
Wow.
And I was like, oh,
Take me home then.
He was like, yeah, well, you know, there's no point in wasting either of our times. Like I want to have kids, you don't want to have kids, so you know, let's separate. Let's go. And I was like, all right, cool. Like that's the first.
He ain't even used the handcuffs.
No, just none of the fun
he ain't missed the
stuff.
office to you.
There. No.
Oh man, what's up?
Damn, you don't want kids? Like I gotta
Super
go. And I
lame.
just thought
That's
was so
awkward. That's
I
awkward.
had no, because like.
But was he fine? Did you think it was?
I thought it was fun. I just thought it was cute, and it's unfortunate that went down like that. You can't force me to have kids. That's strange.
He ain't got no game, y'all.
Sound like he had an agenda or some shit.
Yeah, 'cause maybe later on, you might change your mind.
For sure.
Yeah, probably when you about like, I'm probably like 70, because I know when I'm about 75
That's the time.
or like 77, I'm really ready to just chill out with some kids.
I feel
77.
No lady did 80. Like
Jesus Christ.
now, like,
Yeah, no, not right now.
Y'all feel like y'all in y'all prime right now.
Yeah, I'm in my prime.
I can't even like be ready for one man right now.
I want to be a child, a whole other.
Don't listen to
Yes.
that. She crazy.
Hey, I love the fact that she keep it thorough, like keep it real. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
listen.
She ain't gonna lie to you. and nothing.
But really,
You hear
they
it.
give us
She's in G4 Elite for a reason, right? So what's your awkward day? I'm just listening to the ladies. I like y'all.
No, I want to tell mine later.
Oh
So
shit.
come on, talk to me.
I don't even remember it, like
Awkward.
Yeah, I just don't remember. Like I can tell right when I talk to a girl and I like if she's like, you know what I'm saying? Like she's my type now. So if she ain't, I'm quick to like,
Right.
yeah, move on, you know what I'm saying? So I'll never remember going on an awkward day. But that's just me. I think.
Yeah, lucky you.
Lucky him, right? I don't know about awkward day, but I could tell you the strangest place I've had a date.
Okay.
I was working at a graveyard one time, and I was in college. I just needed some money. You feel me? So I was working at a graveyard, and one of my little shorties wanted to pull up on me. She pulled up on me.
At the graveyard?
At the graveyard, I was working night shift. Because it was Memorial Day weekend, so they pulled the flags up, and people would go to the graveyard and steal flags. So they had us working the night shift, so it was so crazy. But she came to the graveyard, brought me some food. We smoked a blunt, and we even did some nasty shit at the graveyard.
Nigga,
What?
what?
Did y'all wait to do that?
Oh my.
Yeah, we did. We walked up the dead. Yeah. That was one of the most. That was wild.
Did y'all have sex on the ground or something?
No, it was in the car. Because it was like you know those cemeteries that's like a it's like a park. It's so big. It was huge.
Yeah.
And so it was just in a little car. You know what I'm saying? It was about 2-3 in the morning.
What? You used to have night time? Did you see ghosts?
Probably so. I ain't gonna lie.
I put this so yeah.
Anyway, go to the next topic. I just wanted to talk some shit.
I just started going places in my head. Like,
Hey, graveyard sex, nigga.
So, what y'all think about Kim Kardashian and Kanye West?
What's going on
They
with
get
it?
divorced.
Word?
He want joint custody.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't see nothing wrong with
I'll be like, you know what? Take the kids. You can have the whole full custody.
He got nanny money.
Because I need a break.
He got nanny money. Give me the kids.
The kids.
I'm gonna have 4 people take care of him if I had Kanye West money.
I'm gonna come visit the kids. Because, like, I'm gonna be like, I just need a break. We've been together for all these years.
She lying.
She just want to be free.
Yeah.
She just don't love them kids.
I'm gonna get them kids dressed. I'm just get up and go.
Yeah, dude.
Don't gotta go back and get one of the kids that I love.
I call cat.
Facts.
No.
Once you see that little baby and all that happiness and joy, you ain't letting that go. You ain't letting it go.
Oh no, I had god kids, but y'all need to go home with your mothers after a certain amount of hours. I'm gonna call your mother like, you ready to come get us?
Crazy. What's your take? What you think?
I don't know. I mean, she gotta do what she gotta do, and I mean, you know, I think joint custody.
That's fair, right?
Yeah.
I think it's fair.
So what? She don't want him to have custody? Like, why is this news?
Why is it news?
Yeah, I'm like, she don't want him to have custody or something? Because I think that's pretty standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It don't matter to her anyway because she has a nanny.
Yeah, they both.
So they be in the same house and the kids will be in the other room with the nanny anyway. So it don't even matter.
Man, I'm just saluting the Kardashian family. I can't wait to get famous so people can talk about me and my kids and petty ass stupid shit like this about nothing.
Famous.
Man, they get money off everything they
do
do.
money off
I'm talking about anything. Golly.
Yeah.
They breathe, they getting $1 million.
So that's all right. So you said that's too famous, right?
Yeah.
If that's a level 10, how famous would you want to be?
That's a good question.
You know what? Like a Gabrielle Union. Like that space.
Okay.
Like I want that space. You know?
I mean, she do got Dwayne Wade, and he's worth about $400 million.
I think her level. I think she's a really good representation of Black women, and
Yeah.
she sticks to what she believes in, and she's badass at her age. She looks good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that. I like that answer.
So what would you give Gabrielle Union level of fame? So what is that, like an 8,
It's like a 7.
7?
She's 7. She hot in both worlds, white and black.
She definitely had some 10 points, but she's at a good 7 now. I think.
Yeah. She a vibe. All right. Well, guess what? We're gonna get back into who is here. Special guest Aubri is here today,
That's me.
and you do so many things. So
I do so much.
let's talk about where you from. How'd you get? Let's talk about all that. Where you from?
Yeah. So I was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois.
Okay.
And then I went to Florida, got my master's, and then I moved up to Atlanta. So
Florida.
That's kind of how I got here.
Mhm.
What's the next question?
How'd you get started in the industry? Like you started acting,
Oh my
modeling.
God,
Like
yeah.
what was your break? What
So
started?
I was so awkward in high school. Geez, Louise. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like only slightly awkward now. I pull it together enough now. But in high school, it was like super awkward. But I
Mm-hmm.
had this boyfriend who worked for this teen magazine that was like all the rage at the time in high school. And he submitted some pictures to me to the magazine because they were looking for models. And I was like, don't do that. I'm ugly. My teeth were crooked. It was this whole thing. But he submitted me, and then they picked me up to the
They loved
magazine. I was like, oh, this is cool. So I had my first photo shoot in high school, and at that photo shoot, I met a woman who wanted to like work with me, and she kind of developed me and taught me how to like book my own shoots. And then I just kind of did that a bit through college. But I signed with my first agency in 2015 in Orlando, Florida, and my very first job was a billboard collaboration with Disney Springs and Kate Spade.
Whoa.
And so my first job I had ever
That's
shot,
big.
I saw this big billboard.
You was on a billboard?
Oh yeah, for my first job in Orlando, Florida on I-4. First State.
You was on your way, huh?
And I was just like, wait a minute, I can do this. 'Cause
Yes.
Before I was like nervous about it. And so, I shot for a lot of like cool Disney stuff. And in 2017, I think was a really big year for me. Sports Illustrated had an open casting call for the first time. Typically, they cast only from agencies.
Yeah.
But they opened up an open casting for their 2018 issue. And so all you had to do was submit a video. And I used to wear wigs all the time, weave all the time. And I was like, I'm just so tired of it. And I just went natural, just full-fledged. And so in my video, I was like, you know what? Like, this is who I am. Like, this is what it is. Like, this is what's going on. And this is why you should choose me. And so they picked me. And so I flew
And
to
it
New York.
popped.
Yeah, and
It
I got
worked.
so much clout from that. And so I flew to New York and I met with the SI team, and I was on like Entertainment Tonight and all this stuff. Like, it was epic. I was in LA. And then Cream of Nature booked me the same year for like this national honey campaign.
You just kept going.
So it just kind of kept going.
I like it.
And in the process of modeling, you have to audition for commercials, so you have to learn how to act a little bit.
Facts.
And then my agent's like, well, you might as well just go in. And so I started going in, and I was like, oh shit, like, I feel this. Like, I feel
It's called the acting bug through modeling.
I feel it. And so it's been a beautiful journey. I love where I'm at. I got to do some really amazing projects.
Man.
I have a lot of networks that reach out to me on socials because they see kind of what I'm trying to do, and it's a blessing, and I'm blessed because people want to do this, and it's just been like this natural process for me. And
Wow. It's been effortless. So you haven't really worked hard. Do you feel like? I was gonna say, hey.
It's not about working hard. You still have to work hard if you see that it's something the universe is putting in front of you.
Facts.
Like, if that's something that you see, you have to keep going, and you're gonna have your struggles. Like, I've been too dark, no blacks allowed. Oh, we don't like your hair. Oh, can you do something different? Oh, you should maybe lose a little bit of weight. Like you have to work hard on top of getting my master's degree.
On top. Oh.
Master's degree.
From what school?
Master's in what?
Marriage, couple, family counseling that I got from Stetson University in DeLand, Florida. So I was on campus working hard, waking up at 6 a.m. to do photo shoots, to be able to have a portfolio while also working, to keep up rent, but still paying for school. you know, and so I definitely worked hard. My journey isn't like, oh, this happened, I just try to make it seem like it's not so stressful, but there is a level of commitment and time and dedication you have to put into it. A lot of girls say they want to do it and they take a photo shoot here and there, and it's so much more than that. If you want to be in the industry, you have to work hard at being in the industry, understanding your look, finding that, being comfortable in yourself, getting over your insecurities, because you're putting yourself in front of everybody to get judged. Your job is to be judged.
Oh man, especially in 2021.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody's judging, right?
So it's definitely hard work. It's been a process, for sure. It's been a natural process, but definitely not easy.
Dope.
Wow, I'm just thinking all the
Sorry.
Nah, that's cool.
I'll let y'all boys have it. You know, I don't want to ask all the questions.
Well, it's all good. I heard you say I'm kind of curious and I don't get it, but that's why it's good to ask this question. Like, what made you want to do like therapy and stuff like that? Because not only did you go to school for like marriage counseling therapy, but now you parlay that into being therapy for models and stuff. So like, let's touch on that. You know what I mean?
I think growing up in Chicago, you only have so many options, and people are like, oh, you must be from the north side, and I'm not from the north side. I just had to develop myself to get out of what is the south side, what is the southeast side of Chicago, because if you don't, you're stuck. I have family members that are stuck. And so you go to high school and you're like, okay, what am I good at? Okay, I'm good at English, I can write. Okay, am I good at the other shit? So okay, you go to college. What are you gonna go to college for? I don't know. Pick something. So you're in a rush to pick something.
That's true.
Exactly how I feel.
Don't rush the kids, right? They gotta figure it out.
Now you're like, okay, this is my degree. What do I want to do? And then I'm looking back at my life and families, and I'm like, we gotta start fixing families to make better communities, to make for a better world.
It's facts.
And so that's why I went into like the marriage and family aspect of
I like it, man.
But what ended up breaking my heart is that like there are so many reasons that families are in counseling that I was taking on as a 21-year-old. You have little girls who are like molested by their dads, and I'm working with them through coloring. That don't feel good. So it's like I'm doing the work, but it hurts me.
Yeah, you feeling that energy, you feeling that pain, right?
And you're required to do like 1,000 hours. It's 1,000 people, 1,000 traumas, 1,000 things you're trying to fix. And I was like, this is too heavy for me. And I think it got really hard for me when Trump got elected. I was working at an inpatient men's facility, all male addicts, and I was helping get different men sober. And it was such a journey seeing people go from addicted to cocaine to me working with them with these things, and they're getting at a good space.
Yeah.
When Trump got elected, there was a huge budget cut to the mental health field.
Oh,
and we
wow.
had to send so many people just back on the streets.
As soon as they get into that point where they're about to make that change.
Yep, and they're back on the streets still to this day, doing
Terrible.
drugs, begging for change. And it's like, I can't control that. I can't be a part of this. I don't have power. But I can work with models because I know what we go through.
Yeah.
I know what women in this industry go through, and they need somebody to talk to. We gotta talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I like that.
So for the model counseling, like, what exactly do you do?
Yeah. So I talk to my models about casting anxiety, depression from not booking, negative self-image, healthy support systems. Maybe you have some traumas in the past that might interfere with how you handle your photographer model hierarchy relationships.
Facts.
Then we talk about basic things, building a portfolio. What's your look? Are you agency? Are you agency type? If you're not, maybe we can do more of an influencer.
True.
Where can we market you?
Yeah. Everybody ain't made for the runway.
How can we get you there? And if we can't, okay, well, let's find a way for you to still be creative in this world and make your life still, you can still have a structured, stable life. And so I have about 30 girls I work with monthly, and I have other girls that just book me throughout the month. I do facial expression classes where you like learn how to do different facial expressions.
Listen.
And we do posing classes. I host workshops for that kind of stuff. And so
Who takes your pictures? Because this woman right here, she's gonna give her Instagram out after the show. She takes amazing pictures on Instagram. She is super popping. Like she's being humble right now with all this self-love, but personally, you take some amazing pictures.
well, thank you.
From a guy perspective, guys, and woman, she's beautiful. She's beautiful.
Thank you. I have a couple of different photographers that I work with in the city, but you have to be particular about your brand and be very specific about the kind of people I work with here.
Gotcha.
And so I work with Sean, who's a newer addition. I think he just worked on Mulatto's newest video.
Okay.
And so that's one of my main photographers. I'm a Savage Fenty partner, so me and Savage Fenty partner up to create content for their marketing, for their socials, and I promote their brand in exchange for content. There's some other values in there that I don't want to. And so I love the sexy stuff. Hood Visuals is kind of another one of my guys. He's from New York, super dope. He creates a lot of my stuff, and I think that's kind of the main team I've been working with. Is
Dope.
You just said a whole lot.
Yes.
Well, I just want to salute her for being one of the the confident black women that's comfortable in their skins. She wears her hair very natural in the pictures, and they come out amazing. So, we need more black sisters not being afraid to be natural. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that there's wrong with. There's nothing wrong with.
Do what makes
Nothing
you
wrong with what makes you feel comfortable, but I like the fact that it's natural.
Thank you.
Yep.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Can I tell you guys a secret?
Sure.
Yeah.
Y'all ready? So this summer I'm actually dropping a swimwear line.
Oh,
This
dope.
is actually the top to my collection.
Stand up. Let them see that, man. Cause you're kind of in the back here.
So
You loving it.
it's like the bra straps in the back. You have like an adjustable, so like
Okay.
if you have smaller or bigger boobs, you can adjust it.
Love it.
And it's all different browns for melanin. So it's called Mel Swim.
Mel Swim.
So you may be back to the show with a couple of models.
Yeah, you gotta bring the models
No,
back.
for sure. So I should hopefully be launching in the summer, but I'm really excited about that because I want to capture the essence of like brown skin and being able to wear something that's kind of nude for us.
Ooh.
That's still sexy, comfortable, isn't pulling, and you can adjust because you have some nice cups, and so
Yeah,
I'm sure
these things to be
at the
lifted.
beach, like it pulls on your neck after a while,
Yeah.
and it's so heavy and uncomfortable. And I wanted to do something that's like a bra, but not a bra.
Do you have
know,
something
I
for
like
big
it.
big plus size?
I'm
Like
getting the
all size?
largest size I have is extra large for now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna build from there. So I have extra small to extra large. I kind of wanted to cater to everybody. But
Dope.
And I like how you can actually wear with like a pair.
yeah, you can. It's
Like a pair of jeans, a pair of shorts.
That's it.
Yeah.
Different ways you can wear it.
Yeah. I'm excited about
Man,
that.
shout out,
See a
sir.
whole vibe.
Yeah,
I'll be Ebony a whole vibe over here. You hear?
shout out, dog.
Thanks, guys.
Jeez.
I do what I can. I do what I can.
Jeez.
Y'all got anything? Y'all listen. Y'all got the floor.
So if I was, all right, I got one. So if you was to have to choose, well, I don't even want to say if you have to choose, what you like better, modeling or acting? Because it seems like you do your thing, modeling, taking pictures, but I also see you as an actor too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
She killed it.
Yeah, she killed it. So which one you like better?
You know what? I think as I get older, I'm 28. I'll be 29 this year. I'm
She ain't scared to tell her age. You seen that?
Well, she's still in her 20s. What you mean?
Hey. All right, keep going.
and in reality, I'm phasing out of the traditional modeling space. Then there's always commercial acting, the Toyota commercials, Target ads.
That's
There's
it.
always that. There's money in that. But the height of the career is probably almost got towards the end of the high-end work.
Mm-hmm.
And so acting allows me to dive into so many depths that I wouldn't have been able to otherwise.
Okay.
I'm actually working on a series that's kind of a fun spin-off on Catwoman with a team out of New York, and I get to portray this Catwoman
That's dope.
character.
That's
And
dope.
I'm really
That fits
excited
her,
about
like,
that.
that makes
I'm
sense.
really excited. About
Man,
that.
her pictures are very alluring on Instagram.
Yeah,
huh?
alluring's a
Y'all
perfect
gonna be
word to
like,
describe it.
those are very great pictures, guys.
So I think acting, modeling's been fun. I think
Yeah.
it's natural for me, and I love to teach it.
I see you doing it for a while.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Black don't crack, right?
No.
Black don't crack.
You're beautiful.
All right, so I asked you a steamy question. Are you bisexual?
Why did you ask that?
I don't know, cause you just said. I just asked. This is G4 Alicia. I just asked. That's a steamy question. I just throw it out there. Hey, listen, I'm comfortable with my.
Are you feeling your drink?
He just came in hot.
It's funny. I was having a conversation about my sexuality to a major streaming platform today. We had a meeting, and I told them, and I'll tell you guys like I told them, I am mostly heterosexual.
Gotcha.
Mostly.
I'm mostly heterosexual. I will marry a man. I will have kids with a man.
Okay.
I don't think I'd ever date a woman seriously. I have tried in the past. It's not something that I felt would be a long-term thing. But I appreciate women for their beauty in a non-sexual, creepy way.
Gotcha.
I think women are stunning in all of their essences, especially black women. I just love black women. We're just amazing, and so I just
Dope.
appreciate women. And I think that's
Great. I hate to put you on the hot seat. Like, I'm gonna take you off the hot seat. We're gonna take you off. That was real fast, right? Just throw it out there, quick. All right, so we're gonna get back to the movies. You were recently in my film, Meet the Snows. You played Naomi.
I did.
What was your experience like on the?
Oh my God. For it to do my first feature film. I don't regret anything. I learned so much.
Yeah.
I made so many great connections. All the actors were amazing. Like, the team was great.
Yep.
There were a couple of hiccups.
Of course.
But I think that happens.
That's
But,
just
you know,
Hollywood.
That's
Nobody,
Yeah.
no set is perfect.
but we pulled it together, and I am
Yeah.
ecstatic to see what this all comes
Oh.
to be.
You haven't seen anything yet?
I've
Have you
seen a little
something?
bit.
Give a small snippet.
Little
Yeah, but
snippet?
it's not where it's nowhere near what I need. I need so much more.
Talk about your role. Who's your character?
So I play Naomi. I am Ye's roommate, her college roommate.
The bad one.
The bad one. I'm just kind of like, like maybe I don't know any better. But
The
like,
influencer.
Maybe I do. I'm a party girl, little boy crazy. But I'm just trying to have fun. I'm just trying to have fun.
Facts.
Hey, girls just want to
And girls do just want to have fun.
Girls just want to have fun.
Well, I want to say that I've seen the movie, and I'm super excited for the world to see your debut on Meet the Snows. You did an amazing job. Like you were one of the pieces that really is gonna pull this movie together. I'll tell you that.
It's only because, and like you guys
I will
gave
say
me
that.
that. It's like, don't give me that. I know exactly.
I'm telling you.
It is because of that moment, and
There's
I
no
did
small
that
role,
moment.
and she killed her.
And I just.
She dominated her. Every time she was on set, you see, she shined. You know what I mean? So I'm excited for the red carpet. I'm excited for
Oh
that.
yeah, I got
Purple
dressed.
Meet the Snows coming real soon.
Purple.
You gonna be there? Yeah,
Purple
we
carpet.
gotta be
Purple
there.
carpet.
We gotta be
That's
there.
it. That's it.
All right, well,
Man, listen, we enjoyed you on the show.
thank you.
Tell us where we can reach that counseling thing, because that is really good for ladies. I think that's very positive.
My Instagram for the model counselor is Instagram.com/ or at whichever. The model THEOMDELCOUNSELOR. The model counselor. My main Instagram is Aubri, AUBRI, Ebony, EBONY, and then also in my bio is attached to model counselor. And if you just go to my website, aubriebony.com, there's a tab as well for the model counselor where you can find my services and community there. Yeah.
Dope. Well, you are the essence of Black excellence for the young generation. You need to be held accountable. You are a role model, and you hold it perfectly. You show women how to be graceful, be alluring, but not give everything away. So I'm really proud of you as my sister. And I can't wait to, you always got a home here at G4 Elite. So anytime you want to come back and pop your stuff, you know what I'm saying? Come on back.
Thank you. This was fun. I loved it.
People, where can they find you, Big Dog?
Hey man, you can find me at Precise, PRESISE, 1ON1 _ stay on Instagram.
Queen, where can they find you?
Hey, what's up, y'all? You can find me at official Queen France _ on IG or Facebook.
And you can follow the G4 Elite Show on Facebook at the G4 Elite Show, on Instagram G4 Elite Show, and on YouTube G4 Elite Show. And if you're looking for me, I go by Measy Numbers, and that is my name on Instagram and all platforms. It's the G4 Elite Show. We out.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Hey.
Yes.